those dreams and to get them started. That's what it is. She's a dream igniter. It's like a fire. You got to start it. You got to have that kindling. You got to have that grass. You got to have that hay. Sometimes the match doesn't even take root till you dump something on it. That's what she does. She dumps something on you to start those dreams. How many of you have dreams that you don't even know you have? What do you mean? We all have dreams. But when you actually start to think about them and to put them into motion, then you start having more dreams. And then they become reality. Don't you have a reality that you want? It is okay to dream. It's okay to help somebody else dream. And it is okay to love to dream. So I'm going to welcome Erin Page, the Dream Igniter, and she's going to share her wonderful world of creativity.
Hello. How is everyone doing? Hasn't it been? Hello. I see somebody new that just popped in that I know. And you online, welcome. I know that you have been uplifted just as much as I have, and the benefit of being in the audience and listening to all of these amazing speakers is that we as speakers learn something new every time. Every single one of you that have spoken today and yesterday, I found something, a little nugget in everything that you presented, so thank you for that. So as Brent said, yes, I finally decided to give myself a title, and I call it the Dream Igniter. And dream to me stands for dare radiantly every day and moment. And I love acronyms. So before we get too far into my talk, I'd like to share another acronym, and that's going to be the essence of my words today. And it's a 4-letter word, and without it, none of us would exist. And it's called love. Let optimal vibrations enter. So if you would just take a minute, I would like you to close your eyes. We have had a lot of information given to us today, and I just want you to take a minute to breathe in love. Let optimal vibrations enter. Just take a couple seconds to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in that beautiful love and let it mix in with your own individual love that only you possess. And on your exhale, I want you to breathe out love into this world. Because when we breathe out love, we create a ripple. We are affected. The person next to you, your family, they're all affected. And then it ripples outward to strangers and people around the world. So thank you for participating in that exercise. I have a question. We all share 2 ticks on our timeline. Does anyone want to shout out what they are? Where did I hear that? Good for you, yes. So, no matter where you are, where you came from, what you believe in, this is your birth and this is your death, and we all share that. What makes us unique and divine is this. Whatever you do in between that time. And I actually used to do little ticks on a timeline in history class, but I actually had a different visual since the last time I shared that. I'll use red for love. It all depends. This is life. There's going to be the positive vibrations in your life and the positive effects of what God has gifted you. And there's going to be some times that just don't feel all that good. Up here, good childhood for me. Here's a little bit about me. And somewhere along the way, I lost myself, went to college, and I discovered boys and alcohol. I ended up having an accident, and if my date that was with me had been killed, I would have been charged with manslaughter. I was under the BAC, but they charged me anyway because I had had that accident. And as the months were going, a few weeks before my trial, I was raped. The year of 19 was not the highlight of my life. But that's okay, because through that, I had some other things as well. Marriage, the birth of my son, divorce. So it's still going. But what I realized is that this constant is my soul. I can always come back to the place where God wants me to be. I can be up here, but I have full faith that at some point, with the proper guidance and with asking for help, I love the poker face analogy, Ruben, because I've worn the poker face a lot. And I can't do it anymore. It's exhausting. Those of us that have tried to do it, it's exhausting. And the thing about it is every single one of us has this line that's unique to us, and it's a gift. And if we're not sharing this and being completely seen, the world is missing out on your ripple. It's missing out on your gifts. And we need you more than ever, right? We need love. We need to let those optimal vibrations enter every single day. So that's my analogy about life. And there's a passage in the Bible, it's from James 4:17. And it says, remember, it is sin to know you ought to do something, but then not do it. And that was a profound moment for me when I read that passage, because I realized that there were times when I was in a pity party. And everyone has the right to their pity party, and I tell people that all the time. You have the right to feel what you need to feel. Stop masking. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like being fearful, be fearful. But everyone has the right to stay at their pity party. It's how long you stay at the party that matters. If I had stayed in that pity party of rape, sexual assault, and all that other stuff that was going on, and that loss of my identity, I would not be standing in front of you today. And part of it's that passage, because we've all been given, we heard this earlier, every single one of us comes with a divine talent and gift that is unique is unique to you, and is there for you to share it with everyone. And it may just be a tiny little thing, Maybe you have the power of a smile. Do you know how important a smile is for people to see and to feel? It can be that simple. So many people think that their ripple needs to be like this huge wave, a big tsunami. When you think about tsunami, that's damage. But what if you are the light trickle, the light creek, the trickling creek that is there? Na, 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 na. That's called being adaptable. If you're not adaptable in life, then, I'm sure as directing, it's like you've got to be adaptable to electrical charges, things like that. So I was essentially just talking about the essence of who you are. You are different than anybody else. And it's how long you stay with the party that matters. All right, so let's get creative. And let's create some love. Here we go. One of the other things that I think is super important is to allow the word kindness come into your life and make it a habit. Because my guess is that when I first got up here, most of you didn't know that all of those things had happened to me. Most of you probably think I have it together. Well, I'm real and human like everybody else. But I call it invisible scars. We need to be kind and courteous to everyone. Because so many of us are walking around with invisible scars and we have no idea what they're going through. We can explain a physical scar. I've got this one that I burnt myself on the oven, and I laugh every time because silly me. I've been in and out of an oven how many times making chocolate chip cookies, if anyone knows me lately, that seems to be my habit. But I can explain this. Sometimes those invisible scars are the ones that we can't explain. We don't have the words. So have compassion for your neighbor, your friend, and a stranger. And again, if your ripple is as simple as a smile, smile at people all day long. So, would you agree that every single morning when we get up, we have a blank canvas? And we can do anything we want with it. Anything. We just have to pick up the brush or the pencil and make the first mark. All right? So, I've already painted the background. Because it might get a little messy. We just have to start. Don't think too hard. Sometimes when you're creative, you just have to go with the flow. A little orange. Notice I didn't even pick up a brush. And this is what you call letting go. And just allow. Be okay with getting a little messy, because life is messy sometimes. And just allow it to reveal itself to you. And here's your creation. This is what you created today. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with me. Every day we get to pick up a new canvas. And the best part, if you don't like it, we always have another canvas the next day. Make the adjustments, have fun in life, and love. Let optimal vibrations enter. Give and receive. Breathe in, breathe out, and we will all be better for it. Thank you so much. Everyone have a blessed day.